YouTube. This is Angel Charms. I'm gonna go ahead and do this quick live. Gonna rant a little bit because this is easier than recording a video and all the time it takes to upload. But it seems that Crystal Swirlz has again taken down her videos. And the reason today she took down her Kevin Samuels videos. Now, I don't know what Kevin Samuels has to do with the video she made last night talking about her new boo, Top Shelf Todd. Hello, who's ever in the chat. I'm just going to do this live instead of making a video and putting it up later. But she's taking down her videos again, talking about how black men are evil and she's doing it for her safety, and she's not going to show her face anymore in her videos for her safety. Well, kind of too late for that, because we all know, everybody knows what you look like. They all know who you are. And it's not because like you're famous or anything like that, but you keep that delusion in your head. But let's listen to this fight fire with cleverness video that she made. I just found it. Which, I mean, you're talking about going into a fight with fire using cleverness. You're going in unarmed.
Good morning. Good morning. I took down all my videos after listening to a YouTuber called Yanni. Shout out to Yanni.
Hello in the chat.
Yanni, you're right. You are absolutely right, Yanni.
Oh, yeah, and this right here, this toilet paper, yeah, because she's full of shit. But let's continue.
I took down, man, I took down. And I did it because we're not dealing with men who are rational. We're not. Y'all know we get killed every 5.5 hours. I'm not trying to join that club. So, we said what we said about Kevin Samuels, and that's it. I'm not fucking around with these crazy apes. I'm not. They're recognizing me in public. I told you about when I went to I went to Walmart and I went to Metro PCS, and I get double stares. I think they know who I am, and because of.
Oh no, they're not. No, I don't think they recognize you like that. I think they just see the next contestant of 600-pound life. That's what the double takes are, because that's what they need to see all of that you have. No.
This godfather of theirs, okay, they are dangerous. You gotta fight fire with cleverness. Us as black women, we already know what time it is. Yeah, you can see I don't got my face in the screen no more. Nope, I'm not showing my face.
Like I said, it's too late for that. Everybody knows who you are, and this you taking down your videos. You can take them down, but with you being you know illiterate when it comes to the internet, once you put something out there and you take it down, doesn't necessarily mean that it's gone, especially if someone else has a copy. You took down your Top Shelf Todd video from last night or the night before, and I was there for 3.5 hours of it, and there was no mention of Kevin Samuels, so I don't know why you took that one down. But you might have said something afterwards. I don't know, but possibly you realize how what did I call it? I said Crystal Swirls is thirst simping. Yeah, that's what I call it. That's a new phrase I came up with. Woo. Hello, Naisha. But anyway, Crystal Swirls took down her top shelf Todd video. I don't know why, but like I said, I got you, boo. I got a copy. Well, at least the first 3.5 hours. But let's continue with why she's not showing her face anymore because she's scared of the Nakers.
I'm not showing my face. I took down all of my Kevin Samuels videos. Yeah, and they were good. Those are some good videos. Okay, but this is not about the Manny sweetheart. This is about safety at this point. This is about safety. I cannot leave those videos up for my own safety. I can't keep putting my face in the screen for my own safety. Because these niggas are taking this Godfather, the definite Godfather, very seriously. Black men are dangerous.
Hello in the chat.
Killing machines. That's what they are. And sweetheart, I don't want no smoke with these niggas, man. I really don't. I said what I said. I got it out my system.
Crystal Swirls, throwing stones and hiding her hands. And no, you ain't got it out of your system yet. No. Because this talking about black men. That's like your bread and butter. If you ever get she'll show her face in another video because she's all yeah, she will show it again. She will. And even if she didn't show it anymore, everybody knows what she looks like. It's they already know. So this right here, I don't even know what she's talking about. She's bipolar. Yeah, she is.
But I know you're probably saying, well, they make fun of when we die. As a matter of fact, they kill us every 5.5 hours. I understand that. I get that.
Do they now? They kill us every 5.5 hours. Okay. You say they're killing machines. Okay. You talk about how they don't need to be around children because they molest them and all this stuff. Okay. But you will put on that ugly ass wig, finger combing your hair, and have that Mr. Right 1999 right up in your house. And your excuses for an interview. You can't do it outside away from your house where he don't know where you live. But I have a feeling that was not the first time or the last time he's been in your house. And in anything else that you might own between your legs. You are a big contradiction.
But I gotta look at my situation. I don't got nobody over here to protect me. Top Shelf Todd is all the way over there, living his life.
Oh yes, and she talked about Top Shelf Todd and how your security system. Oh, baby, I'm not even gonna do that Valley Girl bullshit. You had $250,000, and instead of painting that fun house that you live in with all them weird ass colors, you could have bought yourself a security system. So what are you talking about? You could have bought yourself a guard dog. Excuses.
We got feelings for each other, but the truth is I'm over here in this house by myself. And I cannot afford.
Yeah, she will hang out with Ted Bundy.
Put up inflammatory content. And I got nobody. Who's going to protect Crystal Swirls from the apes? Who's going to do it? Are you going to do it?
Who's going to protect Crystal Swirl from the apes? One of your other lives that you took down, you talked about hiring 2 of them for protection. Yes. So hire you 2 apes, black men, to protect you from the other black men. Which honestly, I think you're probably paying them right now because you live right there amongst Blackistan, and nobody's whipped your ass yet.
No. So the best thing to do is to leave this shit alone. It's too dangerous.
You'll never stop.
What's up, Sunrush? I love you. Thank you for the comment that you left in my comment section. I saw it. I was flattered. Listen, I'm not abandoning anybody. But what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to take a different approach. Now I don't know what that approach is gonna be.
You only have one.
Because this is a really weird time. Because their little precious godfather is dead. Their fairy godfather is dead. And yeah.
Now, she took down her Kevin Samuels videos for her safety. She's going to have to take this one down too. She keeps talking about him. Am I right?
Look, they looking for a way to let out their frustration. They looking for somebody to blame. And you know they want to blame a black woman. So, you know, fighting fire with fire. I mean, if Cohen Nannick back down, then he's a white man. He is a white man. If Cohen Nannick threw in a towel, that's what's wrong with black women. You gotta pick your battles wisely.
You don't.
This is a protected class of men. They're protected. I don't know who made up the lie that these niggas are not protected. They're very much protected. They could do shit to you, but you can't do it back to them. That's basically the message that they send it. I can make fun of you. I can make fun of when you die, but you better not say shit about me or my legends when we die. I get it. The shit is one-sided.
That was backwards, Crystal. Because the whole point of this video is that you took it down because you can't make videos about him because people are coming after you. So you said that wrong, sweetie. You said that wrong. Hello.
So what do we do, black women, as a collective? The best thing to do is, number one, avoid the apes.
You don't.
Because the ones that kill you are the ones in your family, the ones that you know.
Oh, the ones that, now it's not all. It's the ones, it's separate from, it's not all anymore now. It's not all, it's the ones, as in certain ones, not all now.
Very rarely it's a stranger. The 5.5 Hour Club is usually by family members, by neighbors, friends, associates that put these women in a 5.5 Hour Club. So you know, I don't have any company like that. But I think the best thing to do, black women, for our own safety.
So why are you worried?
Just leave the shit alone. I'm from Brooklyn. I know how this shit works.
Oh boy, there she go. She's from Brooklyn. She knows how it works. No, you don't. You fake bitch.
Sunrush, I appreciate it. I know what you're saying, but you saying that a different approach is to put allegedly on rumors. So that's okay. But you need to, even if we do that, you need to understand something. These apes, there's a lot of negative energy surrounding this whole Kevin Samuels thing. They're looking for,
she weird.
They're looking for somebody to blame. And I'm not gonna be that person.
The one to blame would be that nurse that was with him, not you.
I'm telling you something. I'm not fucking with none of this shit.
Yeah,
I'm
you are.
I'm gonna live my best life and watch from a distance and do my little videos. And yeah, I divested.
And take them down.
Because I see that the collective of black women, they're not ready. They're not ready for sisterhood smoke. They're not ready for sisterhood smoke. So why even put my ass on the line to be a sacrifice?
Oh my
That a bunch of
goodness.
angry chimpanzees and gorillas
Victim.
take
Victim.
you out of this world.
Victim.
That's what they're gonna do. They want to take you out.
You want to talk about sisterhood, but the women in the chat that were disagreeing with you about your top shelf Todd, you said I don't remember exactly what you said, but you basically said that they're bitches and they're the ones making it hard for women like you to get the white man. You said these bitches in the chat mean your supporters. They were bitches, and not in a good way like you normally claim.
So I listened to Yandy this morning, and I said, "Oh my God, I'm yeah, they are unhinged. That's the word that Yanni used. These niggas are unhinged, and you know, like I said, they're evil. They're looking for an excuse to hurt somebody. To I don't want to say the K word, but to murk. They want to murk somebody. They love to do that. They look for the smallest excuse to try to kill somebody. So I don't want no smoke with them.
You just said the K word. Kill.
You know how stupid they are. I know how stupid black males can be. We just gonna have to move in silence.
Silence is something you know nothing about.
Shout out to Sunrush. We're gonna have to move in silence, ladies. We cannot fight fire with fire. Cohen-Anik was right. And I think what happened with Cohen-Anik did his fucking homework. He probably looked up the statistics of black femicide. He looked up he paid attention to most of the crimes committed by black males, even though they only make up 6% of the population, they make up over 50% of the crime. So he probably looked at that shit and said, "Oh my God, let me leave these motherfuckers alone. I love black women and everything, but it's not worth dying over." That's what Cohen-Anik said. So these creatures are dangerous. And that's what the devil wants you to do.
I thought he took it down out of respect. I heard that somewhere. I don't know.
Tease these niggas. Do all of these roasting sessions. You see, it's fucked up because Minister Jack is over there right now. In the last few days, he's been very active with his content. He's over there right now making fun of black women, calling us hyenas, calling us dots, and all type of names. And he gets away with it. He gets to say what he wants to say, but we can't do it.
You're scared. He's
so
not.
Now we know that this is unfair. We know that it's the black males that are a protected class. We're not a protected class.
Exactly. She's no angel.
We don't have a sister code. A lot of us don't operate on the sister code. So between us not operating,
you can't talk about no sister code when your own sub disagree with you and you calling them bitches in the chat. You don't know sister code.
You know the sister code. And us not being a protected class, it's a recipe for disaster.
You are a disaster.
I'm not trying to become a statistic. I'm not trying to join the club of 5.5 hours. The only thing that we could do, ladies, is move in silence.
You don't know how to.
What that means. You know what moving silence means.
Do you?
Divine Mother, because we in touch with her. These niggas are in touch with the devil, and we are in touch with who? The Divine Mother Feminine.
Divine Mother Feminine. Let's see. She's watching over you, right? Let's see. She gave you a son that looks exactly like you to remind you how ugly you are. She took your daughter from you, and then she left you with an autistic son. Okay. You might want to rethink who you praise.
mother of chaos, of birthing anything into existence. We're in tune with her. Okay, we're tapping into that dimension. Let these niggas fuck around with Satan, because they are Satan. Yeah, they are. I think I left up one video. The black woman is the white man's natural counterpart. I left up that one video to describe to many black women who we are, where we come from. I left that one video up. That's it. The rest of them had to go. Because what these niggas are doing now, they're searching different channels. That's why you don't see me showing my face on this video.
It's
and
too
the
late.
Other video that I left up, the black woman is the white man's natural counterpart. I didn't show my face on that either.
We already know what you look like.
It's getting all the way funky with these niggas, man. They not gonna play fair. Exactly. Save yourself first, yeah? I tried to do the Save Yourself Black Women movement. Doesn't work. These women are not on code. You could only, and if nobody's on code, you really can't do it so much. But I bet you one funky ass thing. The manosphere, they on code with this hate black women bullshit. They are on code. They're dating out. Most couples I see, if it's a black man, he's with another race. All of them are doing this. We the only dumbass bitches talking about black love and holding on. How can you don't see the mass exodus? But some black women will still try to bully you into only being with black males. It doesn't make any sense. These niggas have been divested on us. So the only solution, black women, is this. Move in silence. The Divine Mother Feminine got my back. She gonna take care of the situation.
But you alone, though.
I'm from the streets. If you don't know what the fuck I just told you, read between the lines.
No, please explain what that means, because I bet you really can't. You from the streets, okay? You're eating boogers in the gutter. Is that it?
She is going to take care of the situation. That's all. And if one of these niggas, I said what I said. If something happens to one of these niggas, I got nothing to do with it. Let them do what they doing. Let them Minister Jab, Red Supreme, the Angry Man channel. Let these niggas do what they do. We don't have to be having our face all up in the camera and, casting spells, and we don't need to do all that.
What? No more cast spelling? No, what? No more witching hours?
Divine source called the Divine Mother Feminine, and let judgment rain down on these niggas. And it will. They got a lot of answering to do for the consecration of our image. Keep taking them out. They dropping like flies. We ain't got to do a motherfucking thing. But in the meantime, while these niggas are dropping like flies, move in silence.
Yes. Yes, she did.
Watch the magic.
Yes, Philly.
We don't got to be putting our lives in danger with these niggas. Let the Divine Mother Feminine take care of this shit. That's what. After I saw Yanni this morning, that spirit hit me, because I don't want none of you girls to get hurt. Pretty Black Magic, listen to me, sweetheart. If you bump up to this video, do not put your face in the screen. Don't do it. Stop
with the scare tactics. Let people do what they want to do. If yours, ooh boy, just like you try to make me scared of Dan because he's an agent and he's gonna come after me for what the video I said. Me and Dan cool now. Y'all not. Stop bringing people into your bullshit. If you scared, you be scared alone. Stop it, Crystal. Stop it.
Too dangerous. The bum father is dead. I mean, the godfather. I don't want to say bum father because I won't get these niggas mad. But yeah, their little godfather is dead. So yeah, they're mad. They're mad. They was mad at David Carroll. But this shit took the cake. Because Kevin Kevin Samuels was their leader. And they're crying. They're acting like this is Jesus Christ.
And a real leader is not going to take their videos down out of fear like you do. Miss Savage One.
Exposed Kevin Samuels and his real lifestyle and what he was really about. They tried to cover that shit up, and they was mad that we talked about it, and you know, we kind of rubbed it in that who he really was. So they wasn't too happy about that. They wanted him to maintain a clean image.
Yeah, that roll of toilet paper is because she's full of shit. I'm gonna wipe it up when I'm done.
Make it seem like black women deserve the bashing that they got, and that was that. But we saw the videos that Crystal Swirlz did. You saw some of the other videos that the other YouTube content creators did,
and they still have theirs up.
So we don't need to keep going over this again and again.
And they still have theirs up, I'm sure.
We know what time it is, and we're gonna move in silence. They really gonna be scared now that we see that it was everything was one thing when we jumping up in videos and making fun and celebrating. That was one thing, right? But now that we're not doing that, we're being the bigger person. It's not that we're the bigger person, we're the smarter person. Because
you took down your videos of celebrating Kobe, David Carroll, Sidney Poitier, and Kevin Samuels' deaths. You took all those videos down out of fear, and now you just admitted to talking about it. So you might as well go ahead and put them back up, let the world see. But keep on testifying, girl.
You know how dangerous they are. I took down all the videos, and I'm moving in silence. Now they really gonna get scared.
How?
Let them get scared. They scared. Yeah, you don't think these niggas watch my channel? Shit.
You took your videos down, and they're supposed to be scared.
They're shaking in their boots, and they're like, don't look at me, nigga. You need to face your maker, which has titties with milk in it, a big pregnant stomach, big thunder thighs, the mother of chaos, of life, of time itself, the dark mother, the mother of all creation. You got to answer to her. So let Minister Jack and Red Supreme and all these other niggas do what they do best. They at the mercy of the dark mother. They can't say they didn't know who she was. All of them, yeah, they looking over their shoulders now. All of them. Now, I'm going to read your comments.
Nah, I doubt that.
Beautiful Aries goddess Aries says, Tommy Sotomayor is going to be taken out in one of the most tragic ways possible. Let's believe it. And Love and Light says, it has been proven that she's taking them out since David's Christmas Carol. Oh, my God.
She'll be taking this video down too, y'all. Just wait and see. Just watch.
Y'all are quiet. I'm quiet too. I know y'all are speechless. Y'all saying, Crystal, why you took down your videos? You know why.
Because she's scared, y'all.
Move in silence to avoid violence. Listen, you know I'm a rapper, right?
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Grandmother Feminine just told me to tell you this. Somebody go in the chat right now. I need a journalist, bitch. Write this down. Move in silence to avoid the violence. Please, can I get a journalist?
Oh, shit. She's a rapper, y'all. Sign her up. Sign her up. That'd be her first single.
Please, I'm going to say that one more time. Can I get a journalist? Who's going to be my journalist? Write this down. Move in silence to avoid violence. Thank you. That's what that should have been the title of this live. Now let them shake in their boots. Because what they're gonna do is they running from channel to channel, seeing who's talking shit about the death of this nigga. You ain't gonna hear nothing else come out my mouth about this nigga. Nothing.
You talking about him now?
Did I like him? No. there's no, you can like who you want to like. There's no law against it. They can't force me to like somebody that bashed black women.
That's a slogan.
Our image.
That's
no,
a slogan.
Like, did I take down all of my videos in which I said something about him? Absolutely. Move it now we get all the way from it.
Now, I did a live the other night. 3.5 hours of her live, she talked about Top Shelf Todd. So did she talk about Kevin Samuels after when I went to sleep? Because that video is no longer up either. In case y'all don't know, it's my last video, but she's known this guy named Todd. That's his middle name. And so she's calling him Top Shelf Todd. She's known him 3 years. And they have never met. And so now her goal is to lose 60 pounds by her birthday, which is August 21st. She wants to lose the weight before they meet in person. And she says that she's not going to give him any sex until the 3rd date. And I recall in one of her other takedown videos that she was telling women to get the bag before even before the first date. Get money before you open your legs. And sometime after that, it was the guy with the Jeep. When she gave the 5 head jobs in the head jobs in the back of his Jeep. And then there was some talk about Applebee's. And so now with Top Shelf Todd, she's not going to give him any sex until they had a 3rd date. And all she talked about was French kissing him to see, or tongue kissing him to see if it's going to work out between them. And women were telling her that he can't pay. Someone said that he called her Colette. He's a CPA, 2 jobs, $75 an hour, but he called you Colette. And then she's talking all this sex stuff, and you could tell he was like kind of like wanting to take his time. He was basically putting her in the friend zone a little bit, because she was coming on pretty strong. But yeah, that video was taken down. But like I said, I got the first 3.5 hours. If you want to check it out, it's the last video. Let's see. What it said, Crystal Swirlz is thirst simping for Top Chef Todd. That's the name of it. But yeah, check it out.
Didn't I tell you I'm not gonna mess with these niggas? They probably thought I was just gonna keep making video after video after video. I'm addressing them. I'm not doing that no more.
Oh yes, you will.
Everything I said about these niggas, I had to say. I'm not gonna keep rehashing the same old thing. I'm gonna let the goddess work. The goddess, they're at her mercy. I got nothing to do with anything anymore.
Yeah, right. What will you talk about?
If you wanna keep your knee on their neck, feel free. But I'm here to tell you, sweetheart, you kind of safe because you was smart enough never to show your face. All these niggas know is your voice, but they've never seen your face. So you good. So if you put out a video, I'm not encouraging you to, but if you do put a video out going against these niggas, you safe. I was the only dumbass that had my face in the screen. I had my face in the screen, and that's what made it dangerous. That's why I was getting double takes at Walmart.
No, sweetheart.
When I bought my phone.
No. Them double takes is because they like, what the hell is that? That's why they looking at you with your hourglass 60-inch hips. Your I can't even say it. I'll throw up.
I'm not doing that no more. I'm not putting my no more. I'm moving toward the violence. I know how stupid these niggas are. They are spawns of Satan. They're spawns of Satan. This is the devil's host. They are a host for demonic activity. That's why they do gremlin shit, like drive-bys.
Hello, everybody in the chat.
Murders, killings. They're hosts for Satan, sweetheart. Agents of destruction.
Oh,
and
yes.
You don't fight fire with fire with these gremlins.
Oh, yes. Lovely Mystique. She has put her address in the chat. So, I mean, she wants to be found. She wants to be found. I mean, there's no... You can't make that mistake of not putting your address in there, your location. That's not a mistake. Talking about she don't know how she did it. But eventually she changed the address, and now you don't see it anymore at all. So she knows what she's doing. We ain't dumb over here.
Keep it silence. You talk to the Divine Mother and you say, "Mommy," and you let her handle these niggas. Don't get scared. Don't get scared of Crystal Swirlz. No need to get scared of me, sweetheart. The one you should be scared of is the Dark Mother. She be the one to take your ass up out of here. So let them keep doing what they doing over there. I'm gonna sit back, rest in my femininity, and see who's next. You heard what I said, and I said what I said. I'm gonna rest in my femininity and see who's next. Because the same way these niggas think that they got us scared, the Divine Mother Feminine, they're terrified of her. They're terrified of her. And everybody's saying, and you don't think these niggas are saying that to themselves?
Oh, yeah, full of shenanigans.
They thinking it. In their mind, they thinking it. They're not going to tell you that. But in their mind, they thinking, oh my God, am I next? I don't know. You tell me. You over there making videos. You keep dragging the image of her daughters, the Dark Mother's daughters. I don't know. Are you next? You tell me, black man. You can answer that question better than me.
Ain't nobody running away but you.
I'm not helping none of them no more.
Nobody's running but you. Not literally running either.
Like I said, death comes in threes. It comes in threes. And I got nothing to do with nothing. I'm going to mind my motherfucking business and see what my mother does. Who is my mother? God. Judgment going to come raining down on their heads. I'm not going to say shit.
On yours too.
I'm not going to keep antagonizing these dummies, these niggers.
Yes, morbid.
Because we all know they like to kill. They like to kill. One of their favorite prey is black women. So I'm not gonna get into it with these niggas. That's my PSA, my public service announcement. I took down all my videos except the one explaining that the white man is our natural counterpart, and I'm gonna leave this shit alone. If Cohen pulled out, I'm pulling out. You don't think that's what Cohen did? Cohen looked at these crazy niggas. He probably went over to Simply Said's channel, saw all the murders, all the deaths. He probably did his homework and said, "Oh my God, these men are horrible. They're killing machines. Let me leave this alone." Exactly. Leave it alone. Because they're dangerous.
Keep running scared, Crystal. Keep running scared. She went silent for a moment.
Love and Light said, they thinking it, but yet they still making videos. Yeah, because it's the devil, sweetheart. They are hosts for the devil. And they're not that smart. Have you ever noticed how stupid they are?
No,
So
you be the stupid one.
Let them keep doing it.
Ain't nobody taking their videos down but you.
My face ain't in the camera. Love and Light. You said it's all making sense with all the new abortion laws. They're trying to. Right now, we got bigger fish to fry. These niggas need a demon portal. Somebody write that in the chat. Nakers need a demon portal. They're panicking. We're not having babies no more. We're not fucking them no more. The white man needs his prisons to be full to capacity. He needs Becky to keep pumping out babies in order to keep the white race going. So these male creatures, that's what we need to focus on, the collective of these motherfuckers. They need us to breed them. And so many generations, these girls are not having babies no more. So we got bigger fish to fry, like back alley abortions. Girls sticking a hanger inside of her uterus.
Why she gotta be so graphic?
Inside the vagina, going all the way out and then yanking it out and hemorrhaging to death. Sometimes you bleed to death, sometimes you don't. In order to prevent the pregnancy, you kill the baby. That's how the old school bitches killed the baby. They took a hanger and they shoved it up inside of themselves and ripped the baby out. Horrible, horrible.
Yeah, in one of her videos, of course, that she took down, she talked about how when she was 14, her first baby daddy, he was either 24 or 27, but somebody she knows or somebody in her family did one of these back alley abortion that she's talking about with the coat hanger. She wouldn't say who it was, but somebody in her family, I think she said, did that. And her dad wanted her to abort her first child, and she regrets that she didn't do it. Yeah, he's a constant reminder of her because he looks exactly like her. He just has a beard. I mean, he looks splitting image of her. Like she spit him out for real.
Thing to do, because sometimes you end up dying, and there's gonna be people dying over this abortion shit. So I'm here to tell you, there's gonna be a lot more celibate people. Women are gonna be terrified of getting pregnant. Women are going to be terrified of getting pregnant. And if you in your 40s and you thinking that this doesn't apply to you, you still bleeding. You might skip a month or two, but for the most part, you didn't completely stop bleeding. You have a couple of eggs left. This concerns you too, because if you're 45 years old, 48 years old, damn near 50 years old, you can still get pregnant, bitch. You can still get pregnant, and imagine being pregnant and you can't get rid of it. And the baby comes out retarded. Because when you're older, the chances of the baby coming out retarded are higher, much higher. So imagine you can't get an abortion, so you have the baby, and the baby come out to be with Down syndrome.
Or you just take the pill and use condoms.
The only ones that are protected from all of this shit are the real old women. Like in their late 50s, their mid-50s. From the mid-50s on down, 55, 56, you pretty much good after that point. But even if you're in your early 50s, from your early 50s on down, you are in danger of getting pregnant. And if you older, the baby could come out retarded. Now you're stuck with a retarded kid. You feel bad. You don't want to put the kid up for adoption because you know nobody's gonna adopt a Down syndrome kid. So now your Down syndrome kid is gonna be getting abused in every kind of way.
Oh, here we go.
So now so this is a big deal, even to the older generation Xers. These male creatures want to control our reproductive rights. Now back to the topic at hand about the gremlins. They really thought that Crystal Swirlz was gonna put her ass on the line, fight fire with fire, and give these niggas an excuse to look for me and take me out for disrespecting they dog father.
You already did that.
Oops, did I say that? I meant to say godfather. I said dog father.
She will be taking this one down because she's still talking about Kevin Samuels. She will be taking this one down.
I took down all my videos that show my face. I took down my Kevin Samuels videos, and it is what it is. There's different ways to fight fire. There's more than one way to take fire out.
We already know what you look like.
Let's just stay on code. ignore these niggas, divest, and watch the mother.
Yes, I believe she does struggle fever. Yes.
Yeah, everybody's clutching their pearls like, oh my God, who's next? I don't know. You tell me.
Everybody dies.
Minding my business. You tell me who's gonna be next.
Everybody dies.
Because this is a protective. They are the most protected class on earth. Are black males. They're the most protected class. So we can't say what we want to say.
Yeah, you can.
But they can act like gremlins surrounding a bonfire on Minister Jeff's channel. They really having a party over there.
Oh,
did you see Minister Jeff's channel?
You weren't invited.
His content lately. Right now, he's really taunting the divine mother feminine because his latest content is targeting single mothers. You can run over there and look. Look at the latest title that this nigga's putting out. You got a pregnant black woman with her stomach stuck out. Then in another title, he got a black woman with a bonnet on her head. And she's surrounded by a bunch of black kids. These niggas hate children. They hate family. And now they're making fun of the black woman who stayed behind while a nigga walked off. She stayed behind to do the best she could. And if she fell short of being perfect, everything is her fault. These niggas are never gonna admit that the man.
You just described yourself.
Not raising his child, not being in his child's life, leaving a black woman to do everything on her own, and then when she falls short, they throw her in the pits of hell.
You just described yourself.
Do not deserve to be birthed into existence. The biggest thing that we could do, shut down your demon portal. I said what I said. I call it a demon portal only if you still fucking niggas. If you still got niggas on the menu, you have a demon portal, a portal. But for the rest of us, we got regular vaginas. Shut it down. Ignore them in public. When you go to the supermarket, when you out and about, act like you don't see them.
But they see you, and you see they see you.
You see them with other races of women. Don't roll your eyes. Don't suck your teeth. Don't act like you got an attitude. Act like you don't see them. Turn the other way.
Oh, Crystal. Crystal.
And you better not have sex with them. I don't care how good they look.
Ignore them in public, but constantly go check out their channels, right?
Because they're not playing with these abortion laws.
I don't think we have to worry about you getting pregnant.
Come through in the chat. Let me say that one more time. Love and light come through, baby, in the chat. She says,
What'd she say, Crystal?
oh my God. She says a lot of things. Hold on. Close the gates of hell. Close the gates of hell. Now we know exactly, because I was all the way funky with the shit. It took me a minute. I didn't realize that these niggas were real life. When I did that video, the black woman is the white man's natural counterpart. When I did that video, she revealed divine information to me of how it all went down. In the Garden of Eden.
She needs to clean her crystal ball.
Information into me telling me that Tyrone is the devil. And have you ever noticed where there's a bunch of them, all of a sudden there's a shooting. There's always going to be a shooting. You got to duck for your life. You start hearing bullets in the air. These niggas are really gremlins. And I know you said, I got a brother, but I love my cousin, I love my dad. Listen to me, sweetheart. You can love your family members all you want. What's love got to do with it? What's love got to do with it? Accept them for what they are. Host for Satan.
Now, Crystal's mom, she had schizophrenia. And in one of her videos, she talked about how her dad used to come and pick her up and take her to his sister's house because he didn't want to deal with her. He didn't love her, but she don't love him either. Not everybody has your childhood, Crystal. Stop bringing people into your shit.
They are an extension of Lucifer. And we are an extension of the divine. She kicked that motherfucker out of heaven because he was turning it upside down. He tried to turn all the angels against the divine mother feminine. And only 1/3 of them fell for it. These fucking gremlins, you can't go nowhere. The white man, Brad, threw us in the projects because we would have been homeless because they weren't taking care of us. So Brad put up all these buildings called the projects so black women and their children could be safe and have a place to live. And what the fuck happened? The black woman was unwittingly creating more gremlins.
Yes, Crystal, from the Bronx, living in the projects. You created what you call a gremlin, your older son. Whose fault is that? Your 14-year-old self with a 20-something-year-old man.
More little demons. Next thing you know, she's going to funerals. She got this nigga living in her house. She can't get rid of him. He don't want to move out.
She's having him in her house for interviews.
She can't have a decent love life because she got her grown son sitting up on her couch playing Xbox all day at the age of 39. While she's out there busting her ass working. And this nigga throws her chump change when he feels like it. And she just said, fuck it. That's my baby. And she lets him live off of her like a parasite. This is all across America. This is going on.
Kind of like Milkman lived off of you.
I tell black women, you may have to leave your son. Some of you are stuck on stupid. But Crystal, that's my son. Bitch, let it go. You know, the nigga's a gremlin. And if you really, really look at it, and this is sad. It's sad when you realize who you are and who they are. And you say, damn, but that's my child. Okay. Okay. We all saw what happened to certain people like that African woman that had her grown ass son living off of her. And finally she got so sick of him, she finally confronted him and he killed her with a knife. He killed his own mother with a knife.
Your son ran from you.
That's what gremlins do.
He ran from you.
You can play with these niggas if
told the authorities and ran from you.
Look what happened when you know my story.
Oh, she's about to tell her story. You can Google Lopez versus the state of New York. And the court papers are all there. That Angelo was not molested by her older son. It's all there. Google Lopez versus the state of New York. But let's hear what she got to say about her story.
When I dealt with my older one, I don't want to say son because he's no son of mine.
He's your son.
When I dealt with that older one, look at what he did. He tore my household upside down.
Because you don't know how to run shit. I was
in the pits of hell, running up to the school. He's fighting. He's stealing. He's molesting his little brother.
No.
He was the devil.
No.
Purposely pissing on the floor. Had my whole house, had my whole apartment smelling like Grand Central.
That's because you don't know how to raise your children. That's because you don't know how to raise your own child.
Station, because this little gremlin, on purpose, out of spite, used to pee around the toilet seat, had my whole house stinking. Every time he used the bathroom, and he did it on purpose.
No, so you didn't potty train.
Listen to me, sweetheart.
You didn't potty train.
They're demons. I don't know what the fuck you want to call these niggas.
Living in a house with you, he was probably under stress, terrified of you, and that's how he acted out, doing shit like that.
You gonna sit there and tell me what they are? You gonna sit there and tell me what they are? T. Brooks, okay. We got somebody in the chat who got a gremlin. Just admit it. Your son, okay. Can you relate that your son is a gremlin? Because somebody lying. We got cemeteries full of bodies. These niggas kill around the clock. They are killing machines. You got niggas throwing fecal matter? Come on now. That's somebody's son. Can't you see what the fuck I see? That is somebody's child. That nigga that ran up on that lady, she was minding her fucking business. And the nigga ran up and smeared feces all over her face. What part of this shit do you not understand?
That's
they are
bad parenting.
And look, I'm gonna get all the way funky in this, and yes, I'm gonna leave this motherfucker up because my face is not in the screen. I took down all my Kevin Samuels videos. I told you I'm fighting fire with cleverness.
And
they're telling you they are demons. They're attracted to asshole, feces, anal sex, drugs, drug dealings, drive-bys, crime, molestation, rape of babies. This is what they are. And I gotta tear you a new one this morning. Because some of you are sitting there with your mouth open like, oh my God, but that's my son. Bitch, I don't.
She, misery loves company. Misery loves company. And the thing of it is that to lie about your son, first of all, she said her oldest one was dead first, but we all found out that he's not. He's got his own YouTube channel. I believe she got him fired, though, because she thought he was trying to take Angelo away. And in one of her lives, she was talking about how she will hire someone to kill him, her older son, if he tries to take Angelo from her. Because without Angelo, she has no income. Her fat ass will have to get up and work. And I don't think she's qualified to be a stripper these days. But she will lie about stuff that you can easily look up and see that she's lying.
Okay, fuck. When I told you what's the divine mother feminine, who do you think these niggas are, sweetheart? They are sons, aren't they? How did Miss Archduchess put it? Shout out to Miss Archduchess. Okay, you kicking ass over there. I see you.
Oh, now it's a shout out to Miss Archduchess. The same content creator that someone told you that I modded for, and so you blocked me on their word rather than going and checking for yourself. and you would have seen that that was not true. But you wanted to believe somebody else, and I believe that somebody else was Love M, because back then y'all were working together, call yourselves cleaning house. And I think she put that bug in your ear trying to say that to get rid of me. But I also remember back when I used to listen to her, she low key talked about your ass and then go over there and supporting you, but you too dumb to look for that.
Keep doing your damn thing. But Miss Archduchess called them thuns, trying to make fun of the black women that be crying over their sons. She put a TH in the front. I was screaming. I was cracking the fuck up. She said, yo, done. Oh my, this shit is funny. It's funny, but it's not funny. You got this old black lady.
I don't know if she gave access to her son, as she says, but there was something about, I know in her live talking about it, I think she's trying to say something happened between her two sons, and Angelo got hurt or something, and her and the baby daddy or whoever the fuck it was, they sat around for 2 hours and did nothing about the situation. And then when everything supposedly came out, it happened when he was with the the foster mother. But the foster mother, I don't think she reported it either. So, I mean, there's the court papers say that, I mean, her court case was dropped. She went on to talk about how New York was afraid of her because she got a court case against them. But she ran from New York with Milkman, who she met in a shelter. 3 days later, they're on the road in a broke down van with no license, running to Florida. Crackhead man that she met in the shelter, 3 days later, he'd ride with her to Florida. I'm the one, after I found the court case, I'm the one that called her because we were still talking then. And I told her, Crystal, your case has been dismissed over a year ago. And all she could say was, oh, oh. That's all she could say. Her court case was dismissed.
Sitting there on the train. Do you want me to dig into the? Do you want me to dig up the dirt, sweetheart? Do we have to play in the dirt and dig up some bodies today? Remember that old black lady, 82 years old, no, she was 87. She was 87 years old. Old. On the New York City train, minding her fucking business. And a gremlin out of nowhere. He comes up.
Oh, yes, her brother. And somebody did the same thing to her brother. So the black males in her family, this type of shit ran in her household. So she think it runs in everybody else's household.
And he started beating the shit out of this old lady. Remember that? Remember? She was an old fucking, I cannot make this up. It was 2 or 3 years ago. She was sitting on the New York City train minding her business. An old lady in her 80s. And this gremlin comes up and starts punching her and kicking her. And nobody jumps in to help her. It was on the New York City train. And we all sitting there clutching our pearls like, oh my God, that's an old lady. Exactly. When he looked at her, he saw God. When he looked at that old black woman, he saw the daughter. And Satan lost his mind, and he couldn't control himself. I told you they are hosts, H-O-S-T. They are a host for demonic activity. That's why they love to smoke weed. Because, and they call it the gateway drug. Ever know that? Yeah, the gateway to hell. When they smoke weed, Satan can have more of a party with them because they're relaxed. And when they're relaxed, the demons can hatch. The little baby demons that whisper into their ear, do this. Go molest that child. Go touch your girlfriend's 13-year-old daughter. She got big titties. Go sell some drugs. Yeah, the devil has a party with them when they smoke weed. That's why they love to smoke weed. And I can't do anything beyond this with you black women. I have done all I can do for you. It's to the point now where my life is in danger. When I went to the goddamn Metro PCS store, this older gremlin, and I said this story before, he did a double take. He was just staring at me. And then I turned my head, but I'm looking at this nigga out the side through my peripheral vision. And I see that he's watching me like trying to figure out, is that Crystal Swirlz?
Nah, he was saying, what the fuck is that? That's what he was saying. He wasn't worried about you being Crystal Swirlz. He saw some big fat ass woman, all that saying like, ugh, girl, please. They don't know you as Crystal Swirlz, especially not some 60-year-old man. He don't know who you are. He's probably not even on YouTube. He saw a tub of lard walking down the aisles of Walmart or Metro PCS.
He recognized me. He recognized me. That was the day I bought my phone.
Nah.
And as soon as I did a live, I jumped on the live. I said, oh my God, it's getting bad out here. They know who I am. Thanks to Tommy Sotomayor dragging me. Thanks to certain other YouTubers who drag me all over the internet. JB Gunner, he's another big platform that was dragging me in the manosphere. I was dragged all over this internet. And now it's to the point where I can't go to Walmart anymore. Sometimes
yes.
I put the mask on my
Delusions
face.
of grandeur.
I put
yes.
the mask on my face because they realize who I am. They say that's Crystal Swirlz. It's too late. The damage is done. I'm famous.
So don't hide your face.
I'm not real famous.
The damage is done. So you ain't gotta hide your face.
The godfather is dead. They looking for me. That nigga probably wanted to jump on his phone and dial up his fellow subscriber.
Oh my goodness! If they want to look for you, they can find you. You put your address out there. I found you. It's a picture, and it had a blue tarp over the roof from when Dan was fixing your roof. A blue tarp, because you put your address out there, and your house is not worth $200,000. That's what you spent on those dusty construction workers to fix your house up. Y'all remember that Italian guy that she had in her house putting them shelves up? She was trying to get him to say he didn't like black men. He told her to leave him alone, go finish her show. Nah, that house ain't worth $200,000. Let's see, it was what, 50 something when she bought it, and I think it's like, did it say like 170 now or something like that? It ain't worth 200,000. That's what they suckered her out of, but that's not what it's worth. Nah, that ain't what it's worth.
Of Minister Jack, because these are the niggas that listen to these motherfuckers on the internet. Minister Jack, Kevin Samuels, O'Shea Duke Jackson, the Angry Man channel. They listen to these niggas. He put everything aside of that monkey, wanted to jump on the phone and say, yo, I saw Crystal Swirlz. She's in the Metro PCS right now. But he was too embarrassed to probably get on the phone with his homeboy and tell his homeboy, yeah, I see Crystal Swirlz. He didn't want to do that. So he tried to play that shit off. But he was studying me hard. He was staring at me. And when I turned my head, he looked away like he wasn't looking. But he recognizes me. It's to the point.
That's a 60-year-old man. He don't give a damn about you. I bet you he don't even know how to operate YouTube. Come on, girl, stop it.
That they recognize me now. It's getting dangerous. I cannot fight fire on fire and show my face anymore. When you see me, you was getting all the way funky when Cohenetic pull out. Because Cohenetic, he put his face out there. So do you really think Cohenetic wants the apes to, because these niggas will travel. They will travel just to get to you and be a gremlin and fuck you up. Just to make headlines. They want to make headlines. So Cohenetic is smart. He pulled out. He said, "Oh my God." And I was like, I knew it was going down because he fucking with Cynthia G. He backing up Cynthia G. He was putting out content, supporting her. I said, "Oh my God, this could get ugly." And look what happened. Look at what the fuck happened.
Cohen took down one video. Wow. If he did, I don't know.
Y'all really don't know what goes on. Y'all really don't know how dangerous being a YouTube content creator can be. Y'all don't know. We dealing with danger. We blowing.
Who's we? No, you. You're the only one taking down your videos week after week. You put them up, you take them down. I'm leaving this live up, and then it comes down. I'm leaving YouTube, and you bring your fat ass back. It's you, not anybody else. Everybody else stands their ground on what they say, and they don't give a fuck. But you keep running. You keep ducking. You keep hiding. Yeah, exactly. We. Shoot. Misery loves company.
Look, Blocker said, man, we are revealing their secrets. All of the molestation, the baby rape, the drug dealing, these black men living like parasites, all for black women.
And you had Milkman living off of you, doing his drugs, sitting around, laying up in your nasty ass trap house, and you admitted that you were paying for everything, that you were, he didn't want helping you do shit. And I'm sorry, but he was not good looking. No, he was not. But I guess for you, that's the best you could get at the time. Until he beat your ass over the head with that broomstick.
When they come out of these prisons with a felony, nobody wants to hire them. So they latch on to the nearest black woman and live off of her Section 8. They live off of her food stamps. They live off of her WIC.
Yes, she was Milkman Sugar Mammy. Sugar Mammy, yes.
And now they done latched themselves onto Fat Becky. They like Becky being 400 pounds. Because she ain't going nowhere. She's desperate. Brad don't want her. So they latch onto Fat Becky. They say, yeah, she got an EBT card.
You say Brad don't want Fat Becky. Well, aren't you trying to lose weight before you meet Top Shelf Todd? So Brad don't want fat you either. Hello?
She got a pussy I can fuck. I can make her do all type of nasty shit like swallow my nut. Because Becky swallows. She nasty.
Do you?
She never says no. So what? She's 400 notes. I got a place to stay. I got food to eat.
That's what Milkman said.
You bitches better wake up and learn.
That's what Milkman said too.
I'm from the streets. I'm trying to put you on. And that's why I'm such a threat. And I know these niggas got money on my head. I know they do. They say this bitch knows too much about us.
Oh,
She's
shit.
fucking up our game. I'm fine. And now, what? She putting bitches on? Because it's going to get to the point where Fat Becky, once Fat Becky realizes that these niggas are parasites and gremlins, and that they are using her for a place to stay, Becky going to pull out. And Becky not going to want to fuck with them. She going to see right past those little sweet words, those little sweet nothings. She going to say, nigga, you full of shit.
I know, the lies, right? The lies.
You need to survive. You can't even afford to rent a room.
Yes, and she's still living in the hood. Yes.
The prisons are, it's getting to the point where these niggas are committing crimes just so they can have 3 hots and a cot. Plus a cock. I said what I said. 3 hots, a cot, and a cock.
And Milkman was living up in your place with your invisible dick, as you once called it. So, what? What's your point? What's your point?
3 hots and a cock plus a cock. You can write that in the chat. I made it up. 3 hots, a cot, and a cot, and a cock. They commit crime, especially during the winter months, during fall, when it starts hitting fall. Ever notice how the crime rate goes up? Have you ever noticed that? And Brad is saying, what do we do with this population of disenfranchised males who don't want to build anything? Their communities are in a shambles. Wherever there's a bunch of them, there's going to be crime. That's why Brad did stop and frisk. These niggas are walking around with guns, with Glocks. He's not targeting them for no reason. He's not being racist. He knows these niggas got felonies. All Brad got to do is run up on your ass during the stop and frisk. Check. You better have an ID on you. He gonna run your ID and say, "Damn, this nigga got 3 felonies. He got a gun on him, tucked away in his tight, skinny jeans." Blackistan is a nightmare.
You know it.
Are panicking now because we got channels like mine. They say this bitch is from the streets. She's revealing all of our secrets about the Section 8. All that crying that they do about Section 8 over there on Minister Jack channel. They listen. You don't understand. These niggas, Section 8 is their life support system. So I'm looking at these niggas. When I run over to Minister Jack's channel, they up there making fun of black women, calling them welfare queens, EBT queen. But these are the bitches that they are living off of. That's the part they don't tell you. All them niggas that's over there on them channels like Angry Man Channel, Minister Jack, Red Supreme, they all got a Section 8 bitch they living off of. That's Blackistan. I'm from the streets. I'm from the projects. Whatever the fuck you want to call it, I'm from there. These niggas, I've seen Shaniqua give Tyrone her EBT card to get the Wick cereal from the corner store. These niggas are sitting there living off of these hoes and making videos about them, making fun of them, make it make sense. They're making fun of the very women that are their life support system. These are some ungrateful ass gremlins. And I swear I'm so proud of Generation Z for putting a lock on your demon portal. Because if you fucking niggas, you don't have a pussy, sweetheart. I'm not going to call it a vagina. I'm not going to call it nothing but what it is. It's a demon portal.
It's a vagina.
I use that word exclusively for bitches who got chocolate on their menu.
You got chocolate on your menu. Admit it.
Now we're going to dig into this comment. Beautiful Aries goddess Arie. She said, Brad needs to stop getting with Becky's that like Tyrone. Yeah, because this is what's going to happen, right? Check this out. Brad is going to fuck Becky if she's fucking Tyrone, right? And he gives her HIV. And innocent Brad is fucking with Becky. Now Brad got HIV. You see how this shit work? Tyrone gives the HIV to Becky, and Becky gives it to Brad. And now we out here swirling and twirling, all innocent and stupid. Now we got it. This is all. That's why I'm celibate. Thanks for pointing that out. Thank you for pointing that out, because I wasn't even aware of that. You are absolutely right. I didn't even think about that. Brad needs to stop getting with Becky, because Becky is fucking Tyrone. And she gonna give that shit to Brad, and then Brad gonna give that shit to us. Do you see how the double works? Do you see how the double...
Now, her top shelf Todd, he was married to a Becky, so I guess we should expect when she gets with him that Crystal's gonna get something now. Is that what she's trying to tell us? I just don't understand. You're talking to somebody for 3 years and y'all never met. So, Crystal, you must have known this top shelf Todd when you were messing with Milkman and Dan too. And now all of a sudden he's interested in you, and he lives one state over and y'all haven't met? This man with all this money that he made, he's a CPA, and he ain't came to see you yet. Why is that, Crystal? You want to lose weight before he meets you. But yeah, you talk about you can pull a white man anytime he wants you. He wants you. Well, how come you haven't let him meet you yet? She's saying they can come over. He can come over to the house and they can sit in the backyard under the stars. Why won't you let him inside your house? You worried about the water bugs taking over, the roaches? Why don't you let him inside your house? This man said he likes to travel. He wants to go to Switzerland and all these places. So she's bragging about going to Switzerland. But yet, when someone says he can take her out to dinner, I got a special needs child. I ain't get no babysitter. What you think you gonna need when you go to Switzerland? What, you ain't going to Switzerland. So that question doesn't even need to be answered.
It works. Everything is in a circle. The circle of life. I'm pulling out. Who said that? Let me see who. Damn, I didn't even know that. Beautiful Aries. This is said by a teenager. A teenager is dropping gems this morning. Brad needs to stop getting with Becky. Because Becky likes Tyrone. Yep. And Tyrone is full of HIV. He gonna give it to Becky. And Becky gonna give it to Brad. And Brad gonna give it to us. This.
Okay then, Crystal. So who are they supposed to be with then? Tell your support who are your supporters supposed to sleep with then, Crystal? Huh? Who? Or we just now we're supposed to watch porn and play with ourselves like you do? Is that what you're gonna get to? Is that the answer?
This is a nightmare. I didn't even. Thank you so much. You just want a place in my heart. Beautiful Aries, Goddess Ari. This is coming from the mouth of a young woman, on the edge of being a child. She's only in her late teens, and she's dropping that truth bomb. We gotta watch Brad now. We gotta watch Brad, because now if Brad's still fucking Becky, and Becky's fucking Tyrone, and we already know what Tyrone got.
Doom
right?
and gloom.
Tyrone is all up in these prisons, sucking dick, getting HIV come all up in his asshole, full of HIV, and he's doing all type of demonic shit. He gives that shit to Becky, and Becky gives it to Brad. And guess who's fucking Brad? Us. Do you see how the double works, sweetheart?
Are you trying to turn us all into lesbians?
Shit, man. I'm pulling out. I'm I'm not fucking nobody right now.
Right now.
I'm not fucking nobody. It's too dangerous.
Right now. So you plan on it.
It's too dangerous. Pretty Black Magic. Shout out to... We got Pretty Black Magic. Pretty... girl, I fuck... Do you know how much I love you? She said, yeah, Pretty Black Magic is full of STDs.
What?
Let me tell you something, sweetheart.
Wait, did she just say, yes, Pretty Black Magic is full of STDs? Did she just say that? Did she just say that? Did I hear that right? Wait a minute. Oh, hold up. Let me back up just a little bit. I might have heard that wrong. Hold up.
Us. Do you see how the devil works, sweetheart?
I had to rewind a little bit.
There's levels to this shit, man. I'm pulling out. I'm not fucking nobody right now. I'm not fucking nobody. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous.
I might have heard wrong.
Pretty Black Magic. Shout out to... We got Pretty Black Magic. Pretty... girl, I fuck... Do you know how much I love you? She said, yeah, Pretty Black Magic is full of STDs.
She did. She said, yeah, Pretty Black Magic is full of STDs. That's what she said. Oh, boy. Crystal, do you realize what you just said, girl? Ooh, you might want to take this video down. Did y'all hear that? Let me know. Let me know if y'all heard that.
Let me tell you something, sweetheart. You are over there kicking ass on your channel. And let me help you out. Keep your face out the screen.
Hold up.
Pretty Black Magic.
Hold up. Let me rewind that one more time, y'all. Just one more time. Hold up.
Pretty Black Magic. Shout out to... We got Pretty Black Magic. Pretty... girl, I fuck... Do you know how much I love you? She said, yeah, Pretty Black Magic is full of STDs.
Yep, she did.
Let me tell you something, sweetheart. You are over there kicking ass on your channel. And let me help you out.
I'm going to timestamp that shit.
They want the ones that are on fire.
I'm going to timestamp that.
That's why they was coming after me so hard. They was dragging me all across the internet. Have you ever noticed that? Damn. Why they don't leave Crystal Swirlz alone? Why they keep dragging up?
I'm going to timestamp that shit.
I'm just like Pretty Black Magic. We got no filter. We talk about the EBT cards. We talk about the prisons. We talk about the baby rape. We talk about these niggas living off of us like a life support system. We are their life support.
To hell with that. I'm just gonna make a separate video and put that on loop. I will make a minute video and put that shit on loop. Woo! Damn, yes.
And we are pulling the plug on these niggas, man. We pulling the plug.
What's that? Hour and 28 minutes? Yeah, I'm gonna go back to that shit.
Niggas make fun of us on Minister Jack's channel. These are the same niggas that directly or indirectly are living off of the backs of a black woman. They need a place to stay. They want to move in with their sister because they can't make it on their own. A lot of them depend on Section 8. Don't let these niggas fool you. If they get rid of Section 8 and food stamps, these niggas will be crying. They're going to be starving right along with Shaniqua. But Shaniqua got a pussy. And if Shaniqua's smart, she will get her a brag and she will divest and go with other races of men. But they can't do that. So what do? They do something like they go with Fat Becky. They're going with these other races of women for a reason. And I don't think black women are as stupid as I think they are. I think a lot of black women, the reason why these niggas are divesting the way they are because black women are tired. And they're not going to really tell the truth about divestment.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to put @Crystal Swirlz says that Pretty Black Magic as STD. I hope she sees it. I'm gonna make her take this video down. I'm gonna make her take this video down because you know she don't know how to edit.
Who knows if our numbers are higher? And we just got a lot of bitches out there. They not fucking. They celibate. They taking care of their kids. They just not fucking right now. It didn't dawn on them that there's other races of men. So they're in purgatory. But some of these bitches are kicking these niggas off their couches. Because this is not choice. I don't believe that it's choice. That these niggas are going Fat Becky. Fat Becky and Crystal Meth Becky. I think when they come out of these prisons, black women are hip to the game, and they're like, no, nigga, you can't live up on my couch. Yo, shorty, can I talk to you? You know the nigga just came home. Those people who are from the streets, that term, he just came home, that means he just came home from prison.
You know them terms, don't you?
This nigga standing on what you think these niggas are doing? When you see them standing on the corner, doing nothing. During the morning, all these black women are walking past them on their way to work, rushing to work, and these black men are searching the crowd, especially in crowded places like New York City. They're searching the crowd looking for a victim. And that same nigga, when you come up out that subway from your home health aid job, from your nurse's aid job, when you come up out that subway, that same nigga is gonna be waiting for you. He saw you go down the stairs into the subway on your way to work. He saw that shit. So he said, I'm gonna sit here on this corner. I'm gonna eat at the McDonald's and use their Wi-Fi. Cause you know the nigga broke. He ain't got no money for no cell phone. So he gonna use the Wi-Fi for the McDonald's. He gonna sit in that McDonald's all day. Eat slowly. Order one or two things and eat them slowly. Wait till you get off of work. And he gonna stand right there by the subway. And when you come up out the subway, he gonna grab your arm. Miss, can I talk to you? Oh, you looking good today, baby. Oh my God, you smell so good. What you got on? You know how Tyrone is. What you got on, baby? Oh man, that perfume smell good. Can I walk with you for a second? Oh, you going to the store? Oh, you getting orange juice? Oh, I could buy that for you. So the nigga's broke, right? So he takes his little bit of change, and you up there blushing and smiling. You like, oh, that's so sweet, thank you. He's like, no, I got you, shorty, I got you. No, he don't. That nigga had $3 in his pocket, and he just blew it on your orange juice. So now y'all are walking. Yeah, so you live around here? Yeah, I live up the street. I live right there on Marcus Garvey Boulevard. Oh, word? Oh, word. I got a cousin over there. Damn, I'm saying, you pretty. You got a man or something?
This is her life.
Man. I'm saying, why you all up in my business? Like, I don't mess with y'all. Like, I don't mess with y'all. I just work.
Yes, she still lives in the environment. Yes, her stories.
I don't got time for y'all, man. Y'all play too many games.
Yep.
Listen, shorty, I ain't trying to play no games with you, baby. You know what I mean? How many kids you got? 2. Oh, word. Oh, they got a. I bet they got a beautiful mother, man.
And she fell for it.
I bet you a good mother too. I bet you know how to cook, right? You thick. I love them thick. And then he's saying, damn, so who you live with? It's just me and my kids, you know? If he all up in your business, asking you all these funky ass questions, it's like you want a job interview. And then when you start to get annoyed, he cracks a joke. He cracks a joke to make you laugh. So you don't, now he got your guard down.
She's telling on herself.
This nigga's all up in your house.
She's telling on herself.
This nigga. He living off of your shit. He can't work because he got a felony. He living off of your Section 8. He's living off of your EBT.
He's living off of your $250,000.
He'll hustle some drugs. make maybe $200 and throw you $200 to shut you up. Yep. Or he might even borrow the money from the next bitch that he fucking. He'll borrow money from another bitch to give it to you, just so he could shut you up and look like he's contributing. I'm telling all these. I'm snitching. I'm telling all these niggas today. I'm snitching on all these secrets. Yup. Thank you, pretty black man.
Yes, living off a pension of her dead baby daddy.
Yes, they're on the dating sites. Have you noticed when you online dating, they start bum rushing your shit? I put it in my pretty black magic. Listen to me. Let me help you out. I put it in my profile. Attracted only to non-black men. Tell me why these niggas is all up in my DMs. They all up in my DM. Oh, you so beautiful. Oh my God, I got nothing but gremlins. Gremlins. Trying to get with me on the dating sites. It's a nightmare. And some of them do that on purpose. Because what they do is they're trying to chase Brad off. Because they want Brad to say, oh my God, she's only attracted to black guys. Yeah, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. We are their life support system.
Like attracts like, yes.
You think they want us to pull a plug? Do you really think these other races of women want to trade with us? You don't think they know? You don't think they know what we went through? You don't think people are watching these videos, keeping track of the statistics, and you don't think they know Tyrone is disenfranchised, broke, babies all over the place, looking for a bitch to take care of him?
Woo, y'all. Anyway, this live is like over 4 hours long that she did last night. I'm not gonna keep going through all this, but I'm definitely gonna put that one part on loop. But anyway, I'm gonna end it right here. Y'all can go look at the rest of that stuff. Yeah. But thanks for everybody who joined in the chat. I appreciate it. And I will see y'all next time. Oh, you missed her live. Oh, this live, she still has it up. If you're talking about her live, it's still up. I was just playing it. It's still up. Go take a look. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I'll hunt y'all later. You're welcome.